Hi everyone, I'm attorney Aiden Kramer with the Law Office of Aiden Kramer in Colorado, and you're watching All Up in Your Business. Today on All Up in Your Business, I'm going to talk about how you move an LLC from one state to another. Let's say you've been operating an LLC in California. Things are going really great, and suddenly you decide to move. You want to move to Colorado. Maybe your spouse got a great job opportunity and you want to move, and now you need to move your business to Colorado or to whichever state. How do you do that? Well, I'll tell you how. One option is that you stay registered as a domestic LLC in your original state and file as a foreign LLC in the new state. This option will work best if you're going to continue operating your business in that first state and you're going to start new operations in the second state. Let's say you have an office or a storefront in your original state. You want to keep that open. You want to keep that portion of the business going, and you want to open a new storefront or a new operation in the second state. Then that's a situation where that would be a good option because you still need to stay registered in your original state. But now that you're going to be operating regularly and continuously in this new state, you need to register there as well. And registering as a foreign LLC is a good way to do that. If that's not the case, if you're not going to be remaining in the first state, if you're moving your entire business, you're not going to have any connection whatsoever with the first state, then another option is to create a brand new domestic LLC in the new state and dissolve the old one. So with this, you're essentially completely trashing the original LLC and starting a brand new one in the new state. So you would need to do everything you did in the first one. You need to file articles of organization with the new state. You need to write a new operating agreement, get a brand new EIN for the new LLC, and really just start all over again. When you dissolve the first one, doing that's going to depend on your state and what your operating agreement says about the process of dissolving an LLC. So you need to follow those steps, whatever your operating agreement or your state instructs. And then you can liquidate the assets in that original LLC. If there are any assets, liquidate them and then contribute them to the new LLC so the LLC has some assets to get running. The third option, which has its pros and its cons, is to form a new domestic LLC in the new state and then merge the old one into the new one. So again, doing this is going to depend on your operating agreement and the laws of both states, really. But by merging the two LLCs, the second LLC, the new one that you created, basically gets to operate as a continuation of the first one. Instead of the previous option where you're starting brand new, this new LLC, as it's merged, gets to continue operating under the same name, under the same EIN, and you don't have that gap of where the old LLC ended and the new one started. It essentially becomes a smooth transition into the new one. Again, a merge of LLCs is going to be dependent on your state's laws and operating agreement, so you want to make sure you're aware of what you need to do in that situation. And all three of those options are most likely going to require some sort of internal documentation, whether it's amending your operating agreement because it's now merged into this new company, or completely redoing a new operating agreement for a new company, or just documenting that the LLC is now going to be registered as a foreign LLC in another state. There are going to be certain requirements for each option, so you need to make sure you're fully aware of those. And because it varies so much depending on the states, and now you're dealing with two different states, it's always a good idea to work with an attorney who's licensed in one of those states or both of those states, or with two attorneys who can work together, helping you make sure the requirements of both states are going to be taken care of. If you're in Colorado or are looking to be in Colorado and would like to speak with me personally about operating or moving a business to or from Colorado, please feel free to contact me. My phone number and email are below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Aiden Kramer, and I'll see you next time.